So this is the game I was playing, the Xbox version of Atari Anthology. I got this for really cheap. You can find it for real cheap nowadays. It's also on the PS2. I think it's on the PC as well. The back says it features 85 games, and that's true. It does have 85 games in here. It's got the arcade originals, I think about 16 of them, and it's got the Atari 2600 games. And I'm gonna go through the entire list here. It's got Atari 3D Tic-Tac-Toe, Atari Adventure, Atari Air-Sea Battle, and Asteroids on the arcade, Asteroids on the home version, Asteroids Deluxe, the arcade version, Atari Video Cube, Backgammon, Battlezone, Arcade, the arcade version, and Battlezone, the home version, Atari 2600, Atari Black Widow, the arcade version, Blackjack, Bowling, Breakout, the home version, Canyon Bomber, Casino, Centipede, and the Centipede arcade version, Circus Atari, Atari Combat, Crystal Castles arcade and the home version of Crystal Castles, Demons to Diamonds, Desert Falcon, Atari Dodgem, Double Dunk, Atari Flag Capture, Football, Fun with Numbers, Golf, the Gravatar arcade and the home version, Hangman, Haunted House, Atari Home Run, Human Cannonball, Liberator, Lunar Lander, Atari Math Grand Prix, Atari Maze Craze, Major Havoc, and Millipede. Both of those arcade games, Major Havoc and Millipede. Millipede, the home version. Miniature Golf, Missile Command arcade and home version of Missile Command. Atari Night Driver, one of the first racing games ever made for the Atari. Off the Wall, Atari Outlaw, Pong, the arcade original version of Pong. Quadron, Radar Lock, Real Sports Baseball, Real Sports Football, Real Sports Tennis, Real Sports Volleyball, Atari Red Baron on the arcade, Skydiver Slot Machine, Atari Slot Racers, Atari Space Duel, the arcade original, Atari Space War, Sprint Master, Star Raiders, Atari Starship, Steeplechase, Stellar Track, Atari Street Racer, Atari Submarine Commander, Atari Super Baseball, Super Breakout, the arcade version, and the home version, Atari Super Football, Atari Surround, Sword Quest Earthworld, Sword Quest Fireworld, Sword Quest Waterworld. Those three games are kind of hard to find for the Atari 2600. Tempest, Video Checkers, Video Chess, Video Olympics, Video Pinball, Warlords, arcade and home version, and Yar's Revenge. That's all 85 games. So it's quite a collection. And I've been playing it on the Soul Calibur 2 joystick. It's got these cool rubber pads, and I've done a review on this. Watch an old video where I review this. It's a really neat, good machine, good arcade stick, and it's got turbo buttons and programmable buttons. It's for the GameCube and the PS2 and the Xbox, so it's got controller ports. It hooks up to all three of those systems, and it's a really good little unit. I'm going to turn up the volume here a little bit. See how far I can get. Game over. Looks like my high score is can't see it because 27,000. Okay. Let's see. Exit. Centipede's always good. I want to try Asteroids with this joystick. Asteroids Deluxe, which I think is the better version. I want to change the cabinet art. I don't like to have that on. Here we go. Let me tell you guys, with a joystick, it makes a lot of difference. And I have not played this game for quite a while. And I doubt the original just uses a joystick. I think it uses a trackball, but could be wrong about that. I'm not sure. I really just want to show off that you guys can have some fun on the original Xbox with these compilation sets and the joystick. Whoa. Yeah, sorry I'm not commentating much. I don't know what to say. Just having too much fun playing, I guess. I haven't played this game for a while. Yeah, the 10 best. I'll play one more game here. I don't think they have Tempest on here, but if they don't, they should. Yeah, they have it. Tempest is one of my favorites. I forgot to turn the cabinet art off. Alright, here we go with Tempest, the arcade original. I'm gonna start right at the beginning. This game's a blast if you never played it. They might have remade it before. I think they did. But it's just a lot of fun to play. And I think the original does use a trackball, the original arcade. You can see I'm not very skilled. There's my high score up there, 15,659. Not very high, so. This is a game I would definitely want to try to get a high score on because it's challenging, it's a lot of fun, but it's not impossible. And you can see I'm not very skilled at that game. Let's see. I want to go play an Atari 2600 game to show you all. Space games. Play with the joystick like in the old days. I don't want to play any of these. Action. We got Combat, that's a good game. Let's see. Here's Breakout, home version. Okay. And of course you use the little controller at home, the Atari paddle controllers to play this game. This is a little more difficult with the joystick, but I'm going to try it anyway. See how far I can get. Really difficult with the joystick. Yeah. Didn't do too well. I'm gonna try again. Kind of getting the hang of using this joystick. Now if I had a smaller paddle, I definitely would not be doing this well. If you can call this well. If I'm a beginner at Breakout, I'm not real familiar with it, so... There you go, folks. This is Atari collection for the original Xbox. It's called Atari, actually it's called Atari Anthology. Atari made it back in 2004. Here it is. And it's a good game to check out. The back says it features 85 games because it's got a lot of the Atari 2600 games. Like Yar's Revenge and Warlords, you know, all the oldies. It's a blast to play, and you guys can check it out. I've been using the always awesome. Been using the Soul Calibur 2 joystick to play it, and it works pretty well. For Xbox, here's your B, A, X, and Y. And of course for GameCube and PS2 it's all mapped out on there. Here's the right button, L2 and R2, L1 and R1. So yeah, that's it, and thank you guys for watching this video.